is up, all? Murder Construct Results. This album came out in 2012 on Relapse Records. Murder Construct are a 5-piece based out of Los Angeles, and they play a mixture of noise, grind, and death, and it's all very crusty. And there's quite a lineup with this band. We have Travis Ryan from Cattle Decapitation on vocals, Leon Del Muerte from Nausea on guitar and vocals, Kevin Fetus from Fetus Eaters on guitar, Caleb Schneider from Bad Acid Trip on bass, and Danny Walker from Uphill Battle and Internaut on drums. Quite a lineup, and what I especially like about this record is how crusty and just noisy this record is. Guitars together to create this very thick wall of distortion, and that combined with the vicious speed at which the riffs are played truly creates something extremely menacing. And you can really hear the influences from all the different players within this band and their other bands. Bad Acid Trip, this very spastic grindcore mixed with crossover sound that they have developed is definitely within this mix. Nausea's crust as fuck grindcore sound is definitely within this mix. Fetus Eaters just crusty as fuck yet fun sound is definitely within this mix as well. And the drumming on here is absolutely a treat. Danny Walker's abilities are just amazing, and just following him alone, just focusing on the drums is just mind-boggling how he changes up so often and is able to carry this very crusty grindcore sound along. Like on the track No Question, No Comment, Travis Ryan cuts right in on a wave of abstract drum fills and machine gun riffs before blast beats cut in and totally lift this track into an even more intense direction, and drums will dive bomb in between these two pattern styles, while guitars just swirl off into mangled guitar solos. On the track Dead Hope, it has this very crust punk feel to it, when all musicians form as one and they're all playing in unison, but then it all comes crashing into and out of death and grindcore. On the track Malicious Guilt, there's this tug of war between crust and grindcore, before grindcore and crust form together and destroy absolutely everything within their path. And there's this guitar solo within this track that's just absolutely mind-blowing. It sounds like something from another planet, and it totally just, makes me throw my fists into the air every time I hear it. Another track on here is called Resultados, which is the closing track on this record. It starts off grinding with this very catchy guitar riff before it's just completely speeds off into this full-on grindcore attack. Then about halfway through the track, it bleeds into this sound effect, which sounds like some animal, probably a man, being gutted. And after that, the track operates at a slower pace. It's still as menacing as the first half of the track. It's at this slower pace, and there's this huge wall of guitar sound with Travis Ryan tearing it up vocally. And as the track progresses, the entire ensemble starts bleeding out as cello, piano, violin, sitar slowly takes over, demonstrating the exact catchy riff and patterns that were within the grindcore portion of this track, creating this very dark, symphonic and calming end to this record. And there's something strange about this track. When I first heard it, for some reason it made me think about death and how beautiful it actually is, which is something odd because it's something I think all of us think about is, you know, we're only here for a short period of time and then we're gone. And I don't know what it is about this track, but it made me think of death in a different manner. I don't know. Maybe it was the mood I'm in, but that's the relationship I have with this track, and that's the relationship I continue to have with this track. It was my first impression of this track. But, yeah, this is a really, really good grindcore record. If you like crust, if you like really crusty production, and something that's very abrasive yet artistic, this is definitely something that you must hear. This is a must-hear record, in my opinion. Definitely check out the description box below. I'm going to link tracks from this album in the description box below, as well as tracks from Bad Acid Trip, Nausea, Fetus Eaters, Cattle Decapitation, Uphill Battle, and Intronaut, so you can get your feel of all the players within this band. And yeah, definitely peep this out. It's Murder Construct Results, and this album came out in 2012 on Relapse Records. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you all next time.